It on. You're holding that the whole time? No.
You started. It's filming live, right?
I did.
And then you got the volume on? Yeah, okay, so you can do it.
Would you
Nowhere to tell perfectly without the level. I'm going to do it, so go. Pick anyhow, right in.
They said, this cashier said that.
Good afternoon, and thank you all for coming out. We'd like to say a huge Dutchtown Griffin heartfelt thank you to everybody who's here tonight. A lot of love and tenderness went into planning this in our days. So, but it was very, very important to the senior parents. We began talking over the last few weeks. One of the things that we hope we leave behind to the future Dutchtown Griffin baseball parents is a tradition of customer service. And that might sound really weird when you talk about a baseball park and customer service, but a smile and a kind word go a long way. It sets the tone for how our guys play. It sets the tone for how teachers feel when they can support them and they can support them in the classroom. So you might notice some of us are always smiling and always pushing forward no matter what's going on. That is something we want to lead to our junior parents who are here tonight. We hope you can carry on that tradition in supporting the players and the teachers and the families out here so that when you come out here, it is an enjoyable experience. In Ascension Parish, it's very important to us that every student have a high quality experience at every touch point. And our portrait of a graduate is that when they leave us, they're prepared to be successful in whatever they choose to do in the future. So we're hoping that by leaving the tradition to your baseball program of Shirt Off My Back, to the educators in April and May who are still pushing our kids and empowering them to do whatever it is that when they leave Dutchtown, will continue. Because as the parents of these guys right here, we want to say a huge heartfelt thank you and know that we love, support, and appreciate everything you're doing, especially the seniors at this time of the year. So, you want to hold that for me while I find it? Okay, so our first senior is Scott Roselli. He would like to thank Miss Maloney. Miss Maloney, Scott says, I would like to thank you for always believing in me and pushing me to be the best student that I can be. Miss Maloney and Scott. Our next senior is Mr. Cooper Daley. Cooper would like to honor Miss Cascio. He would like to thank you for trying to create school spirit at all times and for always being patient with him. He knows this is not an easy task. Cooper and Miss Cascio. No. Okay. Alex next. All right, our next senior is Alec Rutherford. And Alec would like to honor Miss Stewart. Miss Stewart, we've got a video. He would like to thank you for always joking around with him and Jace and overall just making his class fun. Thank you, Alec. Our next senior is Kibby. Kibby. He too would like to honor Miss Cascio. Miss Cascio, Kibby would like to thank you for always pushing and supporting him to be the best that he can be. Will and Miss Cascio. Our next senior is Zach Berry. And Zach would like to honor Miss Cavalier. He would like to thank you for always joking around with him and being someone that's easy and fun to talk to. Miss Cavalier and Zach Berry. Our next senior is Abram Green. And Abram is honoring Miss Hobson, and he would like to thank her for keeping her class fun and creating a positive work environment even when the class is wild. Thank you, Abram. Okay, our next senior will be Mr. Peyton Petrie, and he would like to honor Mrs. Bass. Mrs. Bass, he would like to thank you for being very nice, caring, and involving with not only him, but all the students in your class. Peyton and Mrs. Bass. Our next senior is Jackson Lofton. He would like to honor Mr. Tupper. Mr. Tupper, he would like to thank you for your guidance and support and for going the extra step when it came to him in your classroom. Jackson and Mr. Tupper. Our next senior is Mr. Owen Dupree, or as I like to call him, my O. O would like to honor Mr. Larry LeBlanc, who I always call Joe. He would like to thank you for always being a passionate teacher and a fun person to talk to all of the time, not just some of the time. Owen and Mr. Dupree. Our next senior is Kaden Hughes. Kaden wanted to honor Mr. Hernandez, who I understand is ill tonight, but he would like to thank Mr. Hernandez for always making class fun and teaching him more than just the curriculum. Thank you, Kaden. Our next senior is Jackson Burrell. And he would like to honor Miss Holly Jenkins. He would like to thank you for making his senior year fun and enjoyable and holding them accountable for skills they'll need in life. His parents would like to thank you from the bottom of their heart for not killing him. Our next senior is Cade Reynolds. Cade would like to honor Mr. Jeffrey Tompley. He would like to thank you for always having a positive attitude and teaching him life skills that he'll be able to use to be successful in the future. Cade and Mr. Tompley. Our next senior is Mr. Jace Bennett, and he would like to honor Miss Cormier. He would like to thank you for making class fun and interesting while you're cooking. Also, thanking you for all of your support throughout his senior baseball season. Jace and Miss Cormier. Our next senior is Carter Decoteau. He would like to honor Coach Dustin Roberts. I didn't say D-Rob, even though it's on there. Oh, no, I lost it. He would like to thank you for guiding him to be a good teammate, both on the field and in the classroom. Carter and Mr. Roberts. Our next senior is Pearson Pop. Pearson is honoring Mr. Dyer, who couldn't be here tonight, but he would like to thank him for keeping high school fun and inspiring him to grow out his hair. Thank you, Pearson. Gavin. Our next senior is Gavin Morrison. He would like to honor Miss Hughes, who couldn't make it, but he would like to thank her for always putting a smile on everyone's face in the class, along with pushing him academically, especially when it came to Spanish. Thank you, Gavin. Our next senior is Eli Fusion. Eli would like to honor Miss Vignair. He would like to thank you for your patience and encouragement that helped him get through his final semester of high school. Thank you, Eli and Miss Vignair. Miss Vignair, don't go anywhere. Our next senior is Mr. A.K. Burrell. A.K. would also like to thank Miss Vignair for being a great teacher. Can joke around with? Went up. And also count on. A.K. and Miss Vignair. Our next senior is Jackson Graddick, and he would like to honor Miss Rowley. He would like to thank you for being one of the nicest people that he's ever met. Him express his creativity in your class. Jackson and Mrs. Rowley. And our next senior, last but certainly not least, is Jackson Broadnax. And he would like to honor Miss Creel. He would like to thank you for your selflessness and encouraging effort to tie your faith into your work. Your gracious attitude and joyful nature amongst FCA and all that you do has strengthened him in his own faith and allowing him to be more successful in manhood. Thank you for your generosity and overall kingdom serving actions. Jackson and Miss Creel. Okay, at this time, thank you all so much. Some plates are fixed. We're going to let the guys go get their plates first. And you can take a seat in front of the screen, and then the parents can fall in line behind you. Oh, teachers too. Y'all eat with the kids. Y'all get the front of the line. How about that? Why are you giving that?